Welcome back to Hollywood Animal, except we'll do it live! We're going to do it live this time, guys. Figured we'd do a live stream to get us a little bit more caught back up. Hope you're all doing well. I just got back from a lovely vacation up in the wilderness with Mrs. AR. Pretty awesome. Yeah. Let me just check some audio here, guys. See if everything is good. We should be live. I think we're live. Hopefully. Hopefully we are actually. So I know in the kind of the last video that you guys saw, and I have some more uploaded, um, where I said that we might do a live stream just to try to get us a little bit more caught up with this game. And I hope that's pretty cool that you're all into this. Figured it could be a little bit fun. Let's see. Do I sound good? Video that you guys saw, and I have some more uploaded. Yeah. Where? Okay, cool. Yeah, let's get into it. So it's been a few days since I've played, obviously. So I'm a little bit. How's the audio, guys? Everything sound good? I know the game is a little bit quiet in the background. I can probably maybe boost this up just a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right. Perfect. So yeah, happy to be here, guys. Happy to be back. It's been a few days since I've last played. Thanks to a generous donation. You guys haven't quite seen what's happened yet. But I'll kind of cue you in. These videos are uploaded. They should be out, at our normal, regularly scheduled time. I'm just trying to do this to, get us a little bit more further into the game, get us caught up, have an opportunity to hang out with everyone who's been commenting, and I really appreciate all the love that you're showing on this series, guys. It's really cool, actually. It's really, really cool. But yeah, so this is kind of where we're at. We have a few movies: An Alien at Home, White Knuckle, One Person Family, and A Dangerous Form of Devotion. We're writing Mr. and Mrs. Luck. Last time we got kind of hit on these stale and fresh. We might as well just get things going here. We got hit on learning how things work with it being stale, learning how things work with it being fresh. A lot of our departments aren't researching because we had a little bit of a situation. Cool. Dangerous Form of Devotion. Release this. We had a little bit of situation. We dropped below our reputation, took a really big hit. We were on that struggle bus for a while there. I thought it was going to be GG, but we ended up pulling it out, right? Yeah, so let's do it. All right, Dangerous Form of Devotion comes in. Anthony is our head of post. He's not happy. We were throwing parties and stuff like that. I'm trying to dial in some of these guys' happiness. All right, let's just release it. We had to get out of our hole with some creative. Ooh, finally! Let's go. A little bit of horror. Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay, actually, oops. All right, hold on. The German government has curtailed the rights of its Jewish population. The law of protection of German blood and German honor deprives Jews of citizenship and prohibits marriage between German and Jews. The U.S. Immigration Service is preparing for an influx of refugees. Everyone is leaving Germany, not just ordinary Germans, but famous filmmakers too. Here's a quote from the Berlin Herald. I've moved to America as soon as I found out about this new law. I'm a nobody here, but what else could I do? Germany is no longer a place for creativity. That's Jorg Kramer, the director of Stardance and Needle of a Linden Tree. An anonymous source at Gernstein Brothers told the Los Angeles Tribune that the new German laws are a real godsend for Hollywood. The studio is planning to sign contracts with several famous German directors. They do good work and cost almost nothing. Great. All right, so some of the comments that I did read, and keep in mind, guys, that I release these in advance. I do batches. So I'm pretty far ahead of you guys. That's why I figured maybe we could do a live stream. If you wanted to give me your direct feedback, we could do that. One of the things that you guys had brought up, and I agree with, is if we were to go into here and we go to composers, right? This guy, Lester, right? He's a 1/6. I'm paying for him each and every month, and we're never going to use him. Can I not? So, Lester. Thank you for your service. You are no longer... Services are no longer needed, right? Same thing with Edward Miles, right? I'm paying for this guy each month, and we don't need him, right? So that's composers, that's editors cleaned up. In terms of like general staff, officially employed illegally, we have no illegal workers. Interesting. 100%. How would I... Oh, interesting. Okay, well, this is kind of cool. So I guess we could try this, right? We could do like 20% of these guys to be, at least that's what I'm assuming. Now, directors. So where are these like German directors that are showing up, or people that are fleeing Germany, right? Maybe that hasn't happened yet. Maybe we got to let the game play a little bit. Okay. Anyways, so now we have some new stuff that we can work on here, which I think is pretty cool. Herbert is our 8-4 cinematographer. Yes. You end up paying more with this, right? You end up paying more with the payout 50-50. But we have it, so instead of doing 80,000, let's do 50,000, and then we can do 50,000 after he's made some movies for us. I don't hate that. Paul Long, 7-7 director. Wow, he's a fan favorite. Man, he's got Pollux Awards. But we have money. Right? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on here, guys? Hold on a sec. That's crazy. I don't know if we want that. $277,000 for 3 movies. He's expensive, but he is someone who is a visionary. He's a fan favorite. He has 2 Pollux Awards, which we're trying to go for. Interesting. The frame tone pure. So we unlocked the better version of this. Good. That's excellent. Fred Lawson. You may have noticed there's a rickety chicken coop wedged into the west side of the studio lot. It turns out it's not chickens that live there, but Jed Crenshaw, a grumpy, mean old man who refused to sell his property and regularly writes complaints about us. At first, we dismissed his harmless scribbles, but the old man got wise and enlisted the support of Veterans Organization. Yes, the old man says he's a veteran. He claims to have fought in 3 wars. Okay. So 3 wars would be, at this time period, be what? The Spanish-American War, it would be what? The Civil War, Spanish-American War, and the Great War? Okay. He won't tell anyone which ones. In his 14th letter, he's complaining that Hollywood is louder than Verdun and deserves peace and quiet. Anyway, the old man just wants money, or he'll go to court and demand even more. His chances are good. Juries love deaf veterans. So $250,000 for him to buy out his property, or we could go to court and maybe we could use the mayor's lawyer. We'll just pay him. Just pay him. All right, and then we need to take advantage of horror, guys. An Alien at Home. This is our. We don't have space yet, but I basically made Alien. I remember this. Yeah, everyone helped on this. This is great. Okay, second unit. Medium amenities. Let's do Coleman Reed. You've never got a gift from us, Coleman, so have a watch. Start production. Okay, what else we got here? We got White Knuckle. Dang, this is good. Yeah, see? All we needed was an infusion of some cash and some reputation. And that's putting us in a better position. I like that. Second unit is good. Medium, security, Randy. Go. Vincent. Okay. You are what? I want to say you're a director? You're a producer. Okay, good. Yeah, let's do that. So then in terms of that, if we were to go, let's go to our producers here. Who do we not need? Right? Because these guys can work on like 2 projects at a time. So, I think you're just contracted with me. I can't break a contract yet. Okay, that's all right. Let's do a masterclass. Who do we want here? Maybe we'll do Lewis. Sure. Okay, now, in terms of our... release a film starring 5 actors with artistic status. Okay? Actors and directors with artistic status will be more willing to work with you. Alright. 1-person family. Jeez Louise. I mean, that jumped up. Even though it has stale elements. Woo! That was a huge jump. Yeah. Throw a rap party. Yeah. There you go. That's awesome. Let's go. Editor is going to be Emma. Emma, why are you so unhappy? Well, you're not loyal. But alright. No one is really loyal. We did have some pretty big struggles with reputation, so it is what it is, but once we get this back up to where we can sort of start managing things, 5-0 cinematographer, Anthony Warren. Sure. Okay. Oops. Dangerous Devotion did make a profit with 45%. Alright, so 20, so that's like 1,200, right? Okay. So if we were to do, let's call it like 1,500 here, and then 1,000, and oops, 750, and then 500, and we have no other films going, so yeah, let's do that. And I know I'm leaving a bit of money on the table and stuff like that as well, but, you know, what are you going to do, guys? What are you going to do? Okay, so in terms of our scripts, what do we have? Where the Catfish Sing has fresh elements. Rotten Fates has fresh elements. I mean, Where the Catfish Sing is fresh and it's better than Rotten Fates. Alright, so let's start this. Cinematographer. Can we create something a little bit better? Alright. Soundstage B3. If we were to do town streets, we can do a... what about that? Yeah. Town square. Let's do a store. Market. Diner. That's great. 140 days, 63,000 at this stage. That's before we put in our technologies. Hespero is going to make that jump up. Framatone Pure is going to make that jump up. Extras, costumes high, crew plenty. So $500,000, 136 days. Producer for this, I think Daryl, because you can work on 2 projects. Director for this. So he's established in detective, romance, and drama. Winning the Beloved Nudity Shootout. I mean, yeah, let's put Paul on this. So detective, we could do... Let's kind of flip things here, right? So if we were to do Dick, and then Angry Boss, we could do... Maybe Boone could add, you know, he's done kind of some romance and adventures and thrillers, so maybe, you know, he's still a rising star. All right. Worried Wife. See, Patsy would be good. May would be good. Winnie would be good. I mean, we could go or, right? Oops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Elena? Enemy from the past. Interesting. Evelyn? Judy? Sybil? So she's an alcoholic and a racist. Judy, no thanks. Evelyn Douglas. Let's do 3 movies. 28,000. Medical insurance. Sure. Okay. So, she's 30 years old. Dick is 37. Yeah. And then for corrupt official here... Corrupt official here, we can do... I mean, let's throw some, like, star power into it. Let's just see what happens. Let's throw some star power into this. Yeah. Alright. Okay, go. Start this project. Now. Generous profanity. The characters aren't shy when it comes to expressing themselves with colorful language. They speak like ordinary people, directly, vividly, without writerly embellishments. Good. Good. Any of my writers not writing? Yeah, the big 3 are. So Felix, Bernard, and Walter aren't writing. Okay. Let's do story workshop. And then let's do I don't drink wine. Which is a horror. The dash of thriller in there. Alright, I like it. Okay. Setting. See, like a Victorian city would be good here. So it's like we still don't have some of those right elements yet. Alright. Save. We'll just save it. We'll just save it. In the meantime, though, Felix can work on... historical modern American city detective. Why don't we have Bernard, work on this. A lot of detective drama, modern American town, clumsy of comedy, modern American town with a knight. Okay, I mean, the saving grace here is that it's a comedy. Amateur cook has stale elements, jokes at the table. All right. Well, I need to do an action movie for Felix, right? So what would be a good action movie for this time? We could do, well, we have the Great War. So Verdun. Outside Verdun. Because we don't have a soldier, right? So if we did a historical action drama, I mean, historical is loose here because it was like 20 years ago. So, set during the Great War. Protagonist is an ambitious woman. Okay. Antagonist is a patriarchal figure. Supporting characters. Let's do like a strict parent, but it's a mom. Let's do, you know, a sidekick. Themes and events. Generational conflict. Maybe a runaway. How about social rejection? So really the Great War is just the backdrop. Like she's a French girl. She lives in like a farm outside of Verdun, and her dad is, you know, forcing her into this life, and she doesn't want this life. So she tries to go to like Paris, or goes to like the big city, right? And you know, I mean, okay, so then, okay, let's see. Bear with me, guys. It's been a little bit since I'm back in here. Let's see if this makes sense. She's an ambitious woman, young woman, right? Her dad is basically controlling her life. He wants her to just be like the quiet farm girl. Mom is kind of the same way. She has a sidekick that like supports her dreams of going out. So obviously there's the generational conflict. She runs away from home. People reject her, and then the war breaks out. And her dreams of being an actress in theater is crushed when the war breaks out, and she's forced to be a nurse. And it's like about the bleakness and horrors of like the everyday part of war. So honestly, this is much more drama than it is action. But I mean, there's like some fight scenes and stuff in there, right? There's like some explosions and tanks and things like that. Yeah. Felix, maybe you can work on that, huh? All right, so in that case, Walter, why don't you try to see if you can find a new story element, a new setting, perhaps? Getting more settings would help out. Cecil, that's just your job, dude. Oh, well, we need to take care of that. Protection from police raids. Thank you. Okay. Now, we did get... I don't know if you guys have seen this part, but we did get kicked out of the Alliance. So maybe we'll have to join them again in the future. if we were to go to writers, do I have anyone who I'm not using? No, these are like my research guys. And Vincent, we can get you into school to get you up higher, right? Because we can at least get you up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least a 5. I mean, all of these guys we could send to school as well. What we need to do, I think, is we need to grab some more of our gifts. Let's get 5 of these. Let's get 2 of these. Yeah. And we could switch this research, I think. Yeah. Maybe we switch this research. What does this get us? Host banquets at the studio grounds for businessmen, politicians, artists, and other important. They give influence points, which we're not exactly hurting for, right? We could do extended medical coverage, which could be good. We could do some cigars, maybe. Yeah, we'll do that. Rest of the departments can continue working on getting our reputation back up. And, you know, what we could do, too, is dangerous form of devotion in week 8 is 38% at 500. Again, we don't really have anything, so, you know, we can drop this. We'll drop this down. Oops. Because it doesn't really matter, right? Like, I own these theaters anyways, and there's no one renting, it looks like, at the moment, so it might as well just keep it going to see if it... Just a limited kind of release there. See if it keeps making us some more money. It's still positive, which is going to be good for our reputation. One person family comes at a post. Okay, it dropped down a little bit, but I mean, it still has high artistic appeal, even with the staleness of it. These are very pink. Sure. Okay. So this is probably going to run... This is probably going to be its last week there, to be honest. So... Okay, a 7-0. Ooh, don't have any... Can't really get any extra theaters here, now can I? There we go. Okay, so that's 4... So this, we need to rent like 3,000 of these studios. And then 2,500 and 2,000 and then 1,500. Sure. All right. Good. So let's go here and... Okay, so audience that will moderately enjoy this film are sort of everyone, right? So for that, we could do... Let's do Nate Sparrow Press, and then... Because this has such artistic, we'll do intelligent people. Yeah, I think that's good. And apply. Okay. The film has stale elements that will become staler after a few studio's upcoming premieres. Are you sure you want to release it? Or do we not? Well, we don't have anything else, though. I mean, maybe it's like an Oscar bait film. People are like, oh, God. But, you know, no one goes to the theater to see Oscar movies, right? Like, they're basically just like... All right, so this drops down. But they're basically... Those type of films are meant you to get awards. That's all it is, right? It's just meant to get awards. Oh, Jack French from engineering has passed away. Time always takes its toll. Shoot. Okay. From engineering. Dang. Alright. Well, I mean... Let's see here. Everett Garcia is loyal. He's a 0, though. He's a little bit younger, a little bit cheaper. Yeah. We can do that. There we go. Technology management. All right. Framatome Pure. What if we were to like buy any technologies to buy? No, we have like pretty much the highest level stuff. So, I mean, we might as well get practicality on this. Get that rolling. And yeah, that's fun. Woodrow is back from vacation. He's like our guy Richie. Mr. and Mrs. Luck. I mean, it's not great. Coleman says everything checks out. If you guys haven't met Coleman yet from the Let's Play, I'm sure you will. He's like a writer. He had a really amazing script, you know. So I think for this we can start using like Thomas. Do I not have any of my... I don't. Interesting. Alright, let's just shelve that for now. Got a couple movies that are coming down the pipe. Dangerous Form of Devotion is still making a little bit of money here and there. You know, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. Yeah, so we can end distribution on this one. At least it was a profitable film, which gets more reputation for us. So you do love to see that. Okay, cool. Now we are spending, you know, a bit more money here, but... Alright, One Person Family, let's go ahead and release that. An A-. Your heart might skip a couple beats, but don't expect more than that. Alright. We're getting better reviews. No, a lot better reviews. Exquisite Cinematique, a film at least some chance of standing the test of time. Unfortunately, despite his exquisite directorial style, Paul Long finally made a film he simply couldn't turn into a masterpiece. Huh. Okay. Dumping $1 million into this bad boy. I mean, audiences might not go see it, and the audiences are the ones that make money, but we also need to, like, try to do our studio, these things. Nope, that's the chief piece. These things, our studio policies. Right? So release a film starring 5 actors with artistic status. And I don't know if I can... I mean, but, you know, week 3, this has made back its $1 million. So... 2 producers per project. That's good. 3 producers per project. I wonder why you would do that. During negotiations, you'll be able to cover up to 50% of the request using gift services and special bonuses. You have an advantage in negotiations with actors and directors if all your studio producers are level 6 or higher. Wow. Assign 3 producers to a project. Maybe just generate some... Generate some more reputation. We did have to pay taxes, so we, turned a profit. That's good. Total amount 300K. A lot comes from like our salary. The most is coming from general staff. So I wonder if there's a way of getting that kind of cheaper. Cinema maintenance. We should probably buy some more cinemas. We're up to level number 4. Okay. There was a period where, we were struggling to actually even get a movie out. So I don't think that we... Yeah. So for this one here, right? Because, we could just go like this. Yep. Go ahead. Try to make some more money there. Trying to keep it up in that 5 million mark. I think that's pretty good. Okay. So we have other kind of departments. Farm girl. A country bumpkin who quickly gets in over her head, but despite her foolishness, she melts everyone's hearts with her kindness and perseverance. Aww. Good job, Cecil. American Civil War. I like that. Coin flip, almost. Yeah. Can do that again. So, 9 story elements. That's coming in there. Cigars is coming in here. None of our films can be nominated for a Pollux because you're not a member of the Alliance. Oh. Great. Okay. So 3%, I mean, again, right? Because that was at max. So I don't have any other films here. So if we set up distribution here and we're just like, okay, dokie, so, 10% would be what? 420? So let's call it 500. Right? I wish these sliders were set to 0 automatically. I don't know why it's always set to 1. Yeah, I think that's good. So, I mean, it's still a very profitable film. It's not super cash profitable. But Unguarded Frontier is... What is it? Did I write this? I didn't write this. Was this Bernard? Detective, evil monster, heroes in uniform, protagonist rescues hostages. Ugh. Just delete that. Bernard, that was not your best work. Okay, first off, you guys are struggling. Wait, when was the last time I've given you a gift, Felix? Felix has gotten a lot of gifts. Okay. Raymond Lowe, actor, 5-0. My contract has expired, but I'd be happy to keep working together, assuming you're interested, of course. He is super happy. He's super loyal. Yeah, we can keep Raymond. Okay, so an alien at home stays in that 6s. Fresh story ideas, that's good. Everyone did a pretty good job here. Happiness of the cast and crew helped. Throw a rap party. Yeah, start post. Emma, you've only gotten a watch. How about a little bit of whiskey? I mean, she's super happy. She's just not very loyal to the studio. You know, same thing with Lewis. And you got a watch like 5 years ago, dude. So... that's all right. Film development high. Studio music recording medium. Love that. Start post. And what are we working on here? Superior sound. That's good. Now, in terms of generating some more influence, let's do post-release analysis. We could make this a little bit less. Well, still, it's not great, but I mean, we'll shave off like another year. And I'm not really using influence for anything at the moment because I'm not even in the alliance. So, yeah, we can do that. Anthony Campbell, 6-0 director, very happy. Yeah. You know, so we pay for the medical insurance, so we might as well use it. All right, good. Yeah, we are definitely keeping Winnie. Lonnie Yoder, he's our 9. Three movies. That medical insurance. And I'm gonna do a payout for you here. Raise the fee to the minimum acceptable level. It's weird, it doesn't work when you do 50-50, huh? Okay. Jeez. That can't be right. $400,000 for this guy over 3 movies. Could we make more off of him than we're making right now? Right? Like, that's kind of like the big question. Because we're going to pay $2,000 up front and then $2,000 when his contract is, like, done. Jesus. So $200,000, $204,000 up front. And then when his contract is done, we pay another $200,000. So $200,000, and then I get him for 3 movies, and he's a 9. He's like fully stacked 9, right? So yeah, we can make some money off of him. We just have to start making sure we're writing scripts that are up to that level. I'm not in the Pollux Award because I was kicked out. Hi, Harlan. This is probably a good time for me to. Do I not have any water? Oh. All All right, I'm gonna leave you guys with the Pollux Awards. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water. Enjoy. Enjoy. Who's the winners, guys? Anyone? Anyone we know? Anyone that you guys were rooting for? Were you rooting for Ricardo Knight? Were you like, oh man, I really hope Ricardo wins this. He was so amazing. Did you guys see Chastity Belt in theater? Or Glitter in the Eyes? There's no way this movie's not about a stripper. An ambitious woman. Come on. It's about a fabricless dancer who moves to the big city. I should write that film. Actually. Because you're not a member of the Alliance. Right. Well, I'm going to have to work my way back in there, okay? I'm going to have to work my way back in. Yeah, we can end distribution on that one. Profitable film, box office made 2.6, 8 for producer, and producers can work on multiple films. So yes, sir, Bob. Yeah, good. Go. Okay, White Knuckle. Nice. Comes up. Love to see it. You love to see it. Yeah. It's perfect. Throw a rap party. Alright. Oliver. Lee. It's gonna be us. It's gonna be us. It's gonna be us. There you go. Ooh, the blue term iris. New technology for sale. Would that be better than our Hespro? No. It is not. So, yeah, I don't need that. Okay, hold on a sec. I had an idea. Bernard, I got something for you. Okay. This is from the Glitter in the Eyes. This just kind of prompted me something. We are going to release... She's a bad, bad girlfriend. Drama, romance... Throw a smidgen of comedy in there, maybe? Sure. It's going to take place in the modern American city. Protagonist. Ambitious woman, better believe it. Or farm girl. Sporting. Can have a love interest. We could have an angry boss. Okay. Themes and events. Generous profanity. Nudity. Okay. From small time to big time. Nice. Yeah, that's perfect. That's good. Good, 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 good. Someone's affections are unreciprocated no matter what they do. And, you know, protagonist overcomes... Protagonist finds love? It's not bad. So, okay. We have an ambitious woman. She's from a small town. She's from a small town to the big time. She goes to the big city and decides that she needs to pay rent. And the best way to do that is by becoming a lady of the pole, so to speak. She has a love interest. Her boss, who owns the fabricless dancing establishment, is all uppity. And, you know, it's basically striptease. Yeah, I love it. Bernard, go for it, man. Go for it. Anyone not working on something? Vincent isn't. Try to find me some more supporting characters, please. Good. 7-0 director. Sure. Okay. Good. Boone. Man, you are expensive, though, aren't you? But you're 6'8", and you're a rising star. Boone, I'm going to pay you 50-50 on this one, man. Yeah. That's fine. Well. I was actually going to pay way more. Here we go. Yeah. 77,000 up front? Sure. Okay. Now, we need some films to release. Sheesh. We gotta make some money again here, guys. Where the catfish sing. Yeah. It's middling. It's a middling effort. For a little rap party. This makes people happier, you know? Which is good. So I don't have enough editors for this level of volume, do I? No. I mean, Winnie Quinn at a 6'2"? She's expensive. She is expensive. But she's cheaper than Lorraine. You know, so that's every 30 days. Wow. So, you know, for $1,100 more, we could get an 8.3. Like, if we're going to spend this money, right? If we're going to spend this money, why not get the 8.3? She's a little bit younger. I mean, she could go all the way up to like a 9. You know, and that could be big. You know, if we're going to make these big artistic films, if we're going to make these big, you know, kind of genre-bending films, having something on the back end is where we... Oops. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Right? Like, we need someone of that volume. We need someone of that caliber. Okay? And same thing with maybe our composers here, too. You know? We could get a 6.1 for the same price as an 8.3 you know, editor. Is this expensive? Yes. Yeah. No, it absolutely is expensive, right? But most of the stuff is done in-house, which doesn't cost us any money. You know, so it's how maybe we can get our films up into that level. All right. A 5.0 cinematographer. Here we go again, burning through all of our money. It's fine. Here we go again, burning through all of our money, guys. That's all right. All right. Good job, Lewis. Now, let's see what else we can do here. Who can I do a master class? Whoops. Outside Verdun is a 6.4 out of 7. 7.7. Yes. Coleman. See? Coleman agrees! Everything's good. I know how to write a good film, guys. I think I've been trying to tell you. Yeah, I like it. Cinematographer. See, we could use Pedro here. Right? Soundstage B3. Battlefield, country lanes, town streets. Or can I do this better anywhere else? Nope. Country interiors, devastated settlement, military camp, field hospital, regular hospital. He doesn't like shooting on location, though. Alright. Just do it all in studio. Hespro Extra, Framatone Pure, extras, high quality costumes and props, plenty. Producer on this, yeah, Henry, you can work on multiple projects. Director on this is going to be Paul. He's good with shootouts. This is kind of like a war movie. He's good with dramas. This is a drama. Love it. Ambitious woman, Patsy. Sidekick, Winnie. Strict parent. Uh-oh. 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 See, I need someone who's older. Okay. Hold on a sec. Let's think this through. So, if we did Evelyn at a 7.5, and the sidekick here could be Jane, and the strict parent then could be Patsy. Patriarchal figure will be Terry. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. The only one that could bring it really down is Jane. But I mean, she's super happy, super loyal. Everyone's happy, everyone's loyal. No, it's good. Go. Donald Peterson, head of pre-production. His life script still had plenty of unfulfilled scenes, but a sudden illness rewrote the ending. Damn. Alright. Well, we gotta replace you, man. It sucks. Mildred Watts. She's at level 0, but she's $194 a month. For 4 years? Yeah, that sounds awesome. Okay. Now, I think we do need to... Directors and cinematographers receive experience for participating in projects. You know, amazing quality sets would be pretty awesome. Higher quality locations, international scouting. Maybe we go amazing quality sets. Sure. Okay. Let's get a few movies out, guys. And then we'll see if we can get back into the Alliance so I can try to start winning some Polluxes here. Our first one isn't about Polluxes, though. Our first one is about having 5 people with artistic value. Antagonist escapes justice. Good. Good. Bernard, you still have a coin flip on that. I could have you writing something else, but try that again. Nothing like this has ever happened to me, but I'm not happy with everyday life anymore. Even the smell of freshly cut grass, which used to be my favorite, has me feeling nauseous lately, and the coffee always tastes bitter everywhere you go. Have you noticed? I'm sure it just must be fatigue. You are a miserable bastard, but alright, yeah, take a vacation. Alien at Home. Drops down a little bit. Story ideas stay fresh. Yeah, it's good. Alien at Home it's an alien movie, isn't it? I don't know why some of these posters are this way. It's an adventure thriller alien movie. I mean, Memorial Day, and then we could hit 4th of July. Sure. Okay. Ooh. I mean, I guess then why not start on 4th of July, right? So what do I need here? I need 2,000. 1,500. 1,000. 500. Yep. So this is coming out 4th of July weekend, so we'll start on Memorial Day. So again, this is super helpful. It's like, oh, this will moderately enjoy this. It's everyone. Okay. But I mean, this has got aliens in it. You know, maybe we do this. Let's do middle-aged and older people listen avidly. Tend to pass from hand to hand, which increases coverage tenfold. And then how about like this? Cool. Alien at Home. Awesome. Okay. Gonna have to do something else for the police chief to give some more influence with him. Okay, outside of Verdun. Very nice. Artistic, very nice. Mildred, you did great. I know it was like your first month on the job, but you did awesome. Second unit. How about Coleman? Okay. Okay. Any of you guys not writing? Felix isn't writing? Detective, Great War, detective. Maybe this would be like Sherlock Holmes. Horror, American Civil War, and a daring adventurer. It's weird. I don't hate it. Felix is working. Good. All my writers are writing. Okay, White Knuckle. Film drops quite considerably. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 6-9. So we're gonna need what? 3,000, 2,500, 2,000, 1,500. I mean, that does limit how much we can do Alien at Home, though. Right? So 1, 2, 3, and this would limit it on the very fourth one. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Young Men. Really like this. So Spark. The company has attempted to gather older audience with fashion and health magazines, but so far they have not been very successful. So Young Men. Guys who are going to work, maybe read it at the bus stop. Good. And then Where the Catfish Sing. We're going to release this too. So it's going to be a pretty stacked back half of the year here. I mean, could I get this, like... No, I can't, because that's going to take up time, right? Shoot. I mean, I guess I could rent theaters. What if I were to do something like this? Okay. Okay. So let's do 1,500. No. Let's do 2,000. Let's do 2,000. And then for this one, we could do like this. That's... Man. I mean, I guess I could do like 30,000. And I don't know, 20,000. I mean, maybe. Huh. Not gonna have a lot of time to advertise this film, and it's gonna be backed up against another one of like our bigger. Okay, so the audience that will most likely enjoy this film are women and men. Oh, do I want to be risky here? Yeah. All right, let's do women. And then we're going to do billboards, intelligent young people. All right. Oh, God. That's what I was worried about. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, this puts us in that bad place again. Dude, oh, God. Oh, oops. Oops, 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 oops. Alright, we got a sheriff. That's cool. Why don't you do that again? But, I mean, we got 3 movies. Yeah, yeah. We got 3 movies that are coming out, so... A film spurs venile women to divorce and diminishes the spiritual union signed with the golden ink of Jesus until nothing is less but a dirty blotter. Shush. Bone Grinder likes it. That's what matters. The greatest vice of modern cinema is its service to the whims of the authorities. These worthless artists would get into bed with Satan himself for a handful of silver. Well, I didn't do that, so... Enjoy. Please make money. Jesus Christ. Speaking of Jesus... Oh my god. We have to turn a profit here. You can watch it, but you're better off figuring out something more interesting to do. Bone Grinder likes it. I think it's my mission to piss off the Sword of Christ magazine. Dude, this... Come on. Beep boop, beep boop. Got ourselves a robot. Good job, Cecil. Thank you. Oh boy. Oh no, because that... What is that going to do? That's going to mess up Alien at Home, right? Oh man, I think I've messed this up a little bit. I think I messed this up a little bit, guys. But... I'm just trying something new, and... Alright, I mean, that gave us money. Okay, so I'm less worried about getting money and more worried about losing reputation. Because if you lose reputation, people won't work with you. They won't, like, print your... Nice, we could do Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't even think that we've unlocked Pirates yet, but if you lose reputation, if that goes to 0, people won't work with you. Like, they won't print your films, things like that, right? So... And if you can't print films, you can't make movies. If you can't release movies, you can't make money. If you can't make money, it's GG's, right? So... You know, I mean... There we go. Back to 2 million. Okay. Okay. Paralyzing Fear. Good script. Felix wrote this. So none of this works well together, huh? Drama, adventure, drama, horror don't work together. Comedy and Civil War don't work together. Comedy and protagonist dreams are crushed. With a tribal chief? I mean, it's fresh. I don't think we need to spend a ton of money on this, to be honest. Right? So why don't we use like one of our lesser cinematographers? We can do B1. Anything here? No. I mean... Wait, I said let's not make this expensive, right? Golly, it's still expensive. And I mean, I still want it to have a good chance of success. Still want it to have a good chance of success. Right? Daring Adventure is a lady. I love it. I love it. Bernice. Tribal Chief here. Let's get some of our lower dudes in. All right. Leslie. Yep. Alright. This may not be an award winner, but we can't win awards at the moment. Live broadcast sporting events were shown for the first time at the 11 Summer Olympic Games in Germany. 33 new public TV studios were opened for the occasion across Berlin, Potsdam, and Leipzig. Cool. All possible thanks to the will of the Führer. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's how they bought you in. They gave you TV and movies, and they had, you know, amazing directors working for them. All right, so service ends on the Hespro, but does that mean... Huh. And this is week 8. It's got 83%. Man. Really, I mean, I really want this to try to be a profitable film if possible, because it hurts our reputation so bad when we have a dumpster fire of a film. Right? If we have a dumpster fire of a film, then we're in trouble. Bad Girlfriend comes in at a 6.9, 7. Coleman, what did you have to think? Oh, yeah. Obviously, I wrote it. Good job, Bernard. Good job. Let's start this project, baby. Cinematographer. Yep. Soundstage. B2. Yep. Movie theater. Alright, let's do it all on Studio. Pro Extra. And the Framatone Pure. I mean, let's give it, you know. Producer. Yeah. Director. Yeah. He's known for comedies. Edna. Love interests. So Winnie's 41. Are we gonna have a 41-year-old fabricless dancer, guys? Should that matter? I mean, what if we do this? Now, will this hurt? Like, yeah. You know, she's a 2/6. This would drop it down considerably. I mean, Evelyn would be really good here, but she's filming for Outside Verdun for 21 days. I mean, in real life, she's libidious, and so yeah. Why not? Okay. Cigars. Good. We could throw a luxurious corporate party. Sure. Probably should have went and got more reputation, but Alien at Home. White Knuckles, a B plus, excuse me. Yeah, right. So we have 3 movies happening at once, right? But nothing. Well, Vincent, a little bit better than 1 out of 5. Try that again. Paralyzing Fear, 4, 3. That's not terrible. We can continue. Start production on this. Second unit is expensive. Andy. Okay, so what I think we need to do then, guys, is I think we are going to need to bust out something like, you know, we could do like the last of the Hamilton family. Rotten. Oh, God. The Mentor. This could be a good time for Rotten Fates. Unless we want to wait until we get Pedro, or... Yeah, we could do that. So, hold on. Dang, dude, this film bombed. Shoot. And it's not like I can... It's not even like I can make this up. But I mean, I guess... I really don't want to have a non-profitable film here. Alright, good. Right? Because it's such a reputation knock. It like hurts so bad when you have such like this Buns film that comes out. White Knuckles crushing it. Sheesh. Yeah, do it again. Alien at Home. Week 12. I mean, it's definitely made... It's still made a profit, right? So... Or do we just take the money and run here? Yeah, maybe we just take the money and run here. Get some XP, or get some reputation. Eesh! There we go. 7-0 cinematographer. Yes, Pedro. We need to find a way to get our expenses down, which might have to come from having non-US citizens. Yeah, maybe that's something we need to do, right? We need to... Jeez, Terry, I like... Man, you're good. You're really good, but you are going to be expensive. That's pretty expensive. One, 3, 7, 9. So... 1, 3, 7, 9, 0, 0. So do 70,000 up front. Yeah. Yes, chain. Yes, Patsy. 1433, so 1433. So 70,000 up front again. It is expensive, but I mean, it's like, you know, what are you gonna do? Outside of Verdun, let's go. Very good. Very, very good. Critics really like this. Yeah. Roxy. Eddie. It's fantastic. It is fantastic. Alright. Cecil, do that again. Was this bad girlfriend? Shoot. Yeah, man, I mean, I have to end. We just gotta take a loss on this film. We were close. It just sucks. I mean, it just sucks. Not all of them can win, you know? I mean, but this is good. This is looking good. Yeah. I mean, locations and the cinematographer didn't help on this, but, you know, what are you going to do? 8 hours a day, second unit, security, Leroy. Good. You know, and two, guys, like, betrayal. Nice. You know, so if any of you guys aren't working on something at the moment, you know, whoops. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Do it too, Lars. Damn it, Walter! Alright, so we're back in the black. We had a little bit of a stumble there. Okay, so Walter, Bernard, and Felix all need something. Historical Great War with an ambitious woman. We just did a film like that. Hopeless romantic. Romance Caribbean with a hopeless romantic. Sure. Bernard, this sounds like you. Romance, modern American town with a daring adventure. Adventure, tropical island with a daring adventure. This at least sounds like Felix. Historical Great War with an ambitious woman. We could do this maybe as a thriller. I don't know. Let's just try to get some movies out. Try to get some movies out there, guys. What is this? I know you Hollywood types like to use different mind-altering substances to help you create a masterpiece nonstop, but what's the life-giving nectar for your artists is poison for ordinary Americans. So I wanted to make you a proposal. Let's take what we confiscate from the public and sell it at your studio for a discount. Let's redirect those dangerous substances in a good and safe direction. What do you think? Will you let my salesperson work in your studio for 6 months? And this is going to give me goodwill with the chief of police? Okay. Are you sure you want to lug drug courier work at the studio for at least for the next 6 months? Sure. What could possibly go wrong with that? What could possibly go wrong? I mean, I've personally purchased heroin, you know, so... Alright. So, oops. I mean, we could do, like... 1,750... Because what week is this in? What week is this in, guys? Like, this is like week 12 for this film, right? For White Knuckle? Or is it week 8? I don't know. Go ahead. Yeah, it's like week 12. Yeah, okay, cool. Damn it, Vincent! That's fine. Do I have anyone in here? Vincent? You're going back to school. Nelson is a 5-0 producer. Are you capped, Nelson? Yeah, you are. I mean, you're cheap. Okay. White Knuckle's still doing well, right? Oh, God! Last Sunday, the exalted Cyclops held a meeting of the 12 Terrors to vote on the new Sentinel. It's not often that all the dragons in Titan... Jesus Christ. These fucking nerds. I'll tell you what, you release a film that a patriotic family man and true knight of the white race wouldn't be ashamed to go see, and I'll send the whole skeleton army to go see it, and I'll call you on the rest of the dragons. Believe me, there won't be a single empty seat in any movie theater in the country. Of the... Jesus Christ. So he's the Grand Dragon of the KKK. Okay. And he wants us to release a film with, like, the white superiority in it. Right? I mean... No. First off, absolutely not. But I mean, there's like a story, you know, we could see what happens, but it's like... God damn it. I don't really feel personally comfortable releasing a film for these shit-spackled Muppet farmers. So... No. I mean, we did work with the German consulate. But I mean... Oh. Look, Ivanhoe. How about you mount your Pegasus, fly back to Merlin, and tell him I'm not interested in playing with your redneck masquerades? Yeah. Okay, cool. Trample us under your boots there, bud. Good luck, man. You know what? You little bastard? Okay? How about this? Yeah. What are you gonna do now? Huh? What are you gonna do now there, bud? I'm actually gonna, you know what? I'm gonna pay more. How about this? Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Total staff 105. Am I like decreasing this? I mean, I am. Dropping it down quite considerably, actually. Okay. And then, sure. Let's do that. I don't know if that's how that works, but... Okay. He's a 4/6 actor. Leslie Zimmerman. He's a 4/6 actor. He is capped. No. Outside of Verdun. Drops down a little bit, but stays artistically powerful, which is good. I mean, yeah, we threw some heavy hitters at it. $6,500. So we're gonna need what? 3,000, 2,500, 2,000, 1,500. 3 weeks, $101,000. Sure. And let's go here. Go here. This is good for men and women. So let's do the magazine for ladies, Velvet Gloss. Let's do the billboards for men on their way to work. And then let's grab young, intelligent people. Okay. Paralyzing Fear. No, it stays in that range that we were at. It stays in that kind of middling range, I guess, which is just fine, if not spectacular. Happiness to the cast and crew. You know, I think these wrap parties are really helping everyone be happy and loyal, which is helping me because, you know, people stay happy and loyal. How about Oliver? You know, Lee. Got a silver watch, man. So, oh, we gotta buy cigars. Nice. Okay. That was a good reminder. Twas a good reminder. Yep. Let's buy 5 cigars. Oops. 2 and then let's throw a corporate party, right? Party for employees held on studio grounds. Loyalty goes up and happiness goes up. It's $300,000. It is the end of the year, so it's almost like a Christmas party. Yeah, sure. Plus, White Knuckle is about to finish up. I mean, yeah, I mean, this was a super profitable film. So it's in week 16. We ran that one into the ground. Cecil, you have 1 job, 1 in 5 chance. No. Hey, little corporate holiday party. I'll make everyone happy. It's gonna make everyone happy. Lonnie is a 7-6. Jesus. How about a watch? Crazy, man. If we were to like split this here, I guess if we were to like split this, it's 150,000. It's like 185,000, and then yeah, it's almost like 150,000 or whatever up front. I mean, he's good. He's in a lot of our movies. Okay. Bad Girlfriend. 7-8, 7-5. Love to see it. Everyone gets a bit of experience. Now we have an 8-0 director. It's like a tradition. Oh, God, it's expensive, though. What are you going to do? Roxy. Eddie. Start and go. Well, Well, we didn't make a profit yet again, so we don't have to pay taxes. Alright, well, our monthly expenses did go down. Right? I dropped it down by dropping general staff down. I think if, in order for me to get back into the Alliance... Oh, God, dropping the 5th. In order for me to get back into the Alliance, we have to have a medium level of amenities. Ooh, number 8. White Knuckle coming in at number 8. Dude, a one-person family is number 2, and Where the Catfish Sing is a number 3 for artistic. Dude, we got number 3, number 8, and number 10 for fan favorites. Heck yes. Herbert got a level. Take a 2% speed up for... Mildred got a level. 2% speed up. That was great. That was awesome. Let's release Outside of Verdun. It's an A-. Critics are like, ah. The critics are really hard to please in this. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone did a great job on this, but... Thousands of people across America took to the streets in spontaneous rallies demanding that AB24 Studios films be banned from the theaters. One of the protesters talked to the USA Post correspondent, "We will stand here day and night until our legs fall off and our throats are ragged. These films are a slap in the face of America and will not suffer our children to watch them." Well, that sounds like a you problem. Doesn't sound like a me problem. Souvenir from the Congo? 5-0. It doesn't really work, but, you know, people like it. Or at least projected to like it. Historical romance, Caribbean, hopeless romantic, bandit, winning the beloved. I guess. Okay. Silvano. Soundstage B3. Do an island. We can do a ship. We'll do the jungle. We'll do a volcano. They have volcanoes in the Caribbean? Hespero Extra. Framatome Pure. Sure, why not? Producer is going to be Nelson. Director is going to be... Man. How about... I'm gonna save these guys. Sue Lewis. Hopeless Romantic is going to be... She's been an ambitious woman. She's been a worried wife. She's 31. Evelyn. And then our bandit here is going to be... Who's low? Who do I have, like, low movies with? Bob? Sure. I don't know. The corporate party was a success. The employees' moods have improved along with their attitudes toward the studio. Fantastic. Walter became an addict. Alright. Partied a little bit too hard there, bud? Alright, rely on me. It's 5. None of these work. It's science fiction romance. I mean, this is what you get when you don't craft it yourself, right? Science fiction, romance, comedy, adventure, tropical island, daring adventure with a tyrant. Sidekick isn't good, and antagonist gets punished. All right, we'll just let's shelve that until that becomes a more popular thing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I think what we're gonna do here, guys, is I'm gonna take a quick break. And then I'm going to kind of slot this in and see if you guys like watching the vlog of these little bit longer streaming type format. You know, you can always watch it there. I can't get nominated for the Pollux again. So we got to try to find a way to get back into the studio. You know, people are writing outside of our studio because they don't like the movies that I'm making, which is the reason I didn't want to be in the Alliance, you know, to begin with. Outside of Verdun, it's not really doing great here, but I don't have any other films at the moment. So, like, I mean, it's got stale, I don't know. This might be another one that's going to hurt, but yeah. Let me know if you guys like this. Oh, yeah. Now, is that going to be our Hespro Extra? Because I think because we worked on that, right? Either way, here's the point. Let me know if you guys enjoy this kind of like maybe a little bit longer format. And, you know, even if you didn't pop into chat this time, I'm going to have the vlog up. It'll be in the, you know, the same playlist, everything like that. And then we can get back at it from there. So I hope you guys appreciate it. Thank you all for joining. If you're still enjoying Hollywood Animal, let me know. As always, I love the comments and all the insight that you guys have been giving me on this series so far. And I want to keep at it. So I will catch you guys all in the next one, whether that's going to be a Let's Play or a stream. I guess we'll see. Let me know down in the comments below.